a cousin has passed away. I mean, yesterday, I got on I heard the IPA.
Hmm.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I got on I don't know what I could keep up with. I did get to hear Dana too. And but after that, I told you I wouldn't be on our call at noon. Um, I wasn't able to get on the 6 o'clock call. I had to end up taking a friend to the doctor. She had an emergency situation. So I haven't even been able to go back on the replays. So the mentorship is like I feel lost. I feel lost, I'm
The
trying.
men- the mentorship one is only once a week, and that's not till Wednesday. So you're still good.
Yeah, but I'm still not doing anything. I've not been able to go on the worksheet
They haven't given us
in
one.
which, oh no,
No, not yet. They haven't given us one.
because I know you guys were talking about it as
Hmm.
to most things were coming from the our back office.
Yeah. According to what the latest I've heard from, um, let's see, the latest I've heard from James, Becky has come up with something that's supposed to make us all smile really, really big.
And I keep hearing about the machine and everybody. I'm still stuck.
Don't worry,
And
they haven't released the machine to us yet.
well, even if they released it, I still am. I, I won't know what to do because I've got to get some movement. Really, Louis, I can't handle this. This is so disheartening. I
That's what
need to
we're
get
here
some
for.
customers and some business partners. I'm not using Instagram. Then I'm hearing the these ladies using TikTok. I don't even look at TikTok.
Neither do I.
And I mean
So
it's
so one, the first rule of thumb, Mama Sandy, do not compare yourself to anyone else around here. Ain't
I
nobody else
know.
journey the same as yours. You know
I know.
that is the first rule of life up in this network marketing thing. Do not compare yourself to anyone.
But I
So
just want to
your
do
progress is
something.
your progress, and it's your path and your steady. Uh, so long as you keep moving forward, that's all that matters. And if you feel like you're stagnant and stuck, don't worry. The IPA call yesterday was all about people being stagnant and stuck, which was amazing. That was what the talk was about yesterday. Um,
Just
people were
getting
just
back on the
feeling,
horse,
yeah,
starting over.
yeah.
Start work.
Everyone, literally everyone, myself included, has felt stagnant and stuck and like things weren't moving. And then, you're trying to get things to happen and you've got time frames and deadlines and you're trying to get things to move and, you're trying to qualify for this, that, and the other thing. And you can't seem to get any traction anywhere. And it's very disheartening. Don't get me wrong. I understand that so deeply.
Me
I
too.
Yeah,
understand it so
yeah,
very deeply.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone here does, because we've all gone through it, just
With
struggling
that,
to get to the next
Well,
level. Say again,
I've had
Shirley?
years. I've had years, but it seems like, I guess the older you get and how you react to things, because in the past, I'm saying what you're saying. You
Hmm.
because you keep us moving, you keep us going, you keep us encouraged and but now it's just like I'm at this time period, Louis. People are dying and sick, and
hey, that's life.
Mama Sandy went to a convention all weekend. That's why I couldn't do anything all weekend. And I'm seeing my friends my age and younger. Everybody's on
Hmm.
canes and barely. And I mean, it's just sad.
It
It's
is sad.
sad. But the crazy thing, we have a Aunt Cammy. She's a great aunt of one of my dear friends who lives in Florida. Aunt Cammy is 103. Aunt Cammy moves like
Okay.
she's 10. She grabbed my hand. I'm so sore from trying to keep up with Aunt Cammy because she's dragging me around because she's wanting to see. people, she's like a celebrity. Everybody wants to take a picture with her. And and I'm trying to keep up with her because I'm not sure, if she would get, but she wasn't going to get lost. But she was dragging me around, and it's something, everybody else and those that wanted to take pictures, I'm sure they were 20 years younger than her, and they were on walkers and canes, and they had me standing there just as straight and just feisty, and she's got all of her mind. She was I mean, she's just a wonder. So but then
You
I
just
I
need to
looked.
ask what she's taken because she's got a healthy
Probably.
body. I mean, what we're so bad about as people is that we wear our bodies out thinking that we're young and we don't. I mean, I did stuff that I should have never done when I was younger. Now I'm paying for it when I'm older. That's just life. I mean, we think we're invincible and then we hit that plateau that says, "Oh, I have a pain. Oh, this hurts. Oh, why did I do that way back when?" And when you tell younger people you're going to pay for it in the end if you don't do something about it, they go, "Yeah, but it's the mind. We don't see it." Now that we're older, we're going, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now my legs are hurting. I shouldn't have packed 45, 50-pound boxes all day long." That's what did my knees in. I was loading semi trucks full of big, huge boxes. And I was the oldest person working there, doing a job that should have been for a guy.
Well, that's unfortunate, Twilight, because, like you said, all these things that people are able to do when they're younger, and here those of us who we know what the end result could be if you don't help yourself at some point. I look at dancers, and they have these beautiful bodies with all this muscle. Well, muscle turns to fat,
It
then
does
you
when
see
you
them
quit working out.
right. You see them later in life, and
Oh,
all
you
those
should be
muscles are just.
excited. Daryl was on the call.
Hmm?
Daryl got on the call.
Yeah, Daryl was
Really?
actually on the call yesterday. Yes,
Yeah.
we gave
I
him hell
want,
for it, but Daryl was on the call yesterday.
And
yeah.
the noon call?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Did he
yeah.
talk about me because I wasn't there? Because
We
I've
ain't
been
give him enough
pushing.
time. We gave him hell for not being around.
Oh my goodness.
So I
Wow.
thought you'd like to hear that Daryl got on the call. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Daryl actually showed up. It was pretty fun. It was
Yeah,
pretty
because
cool.
I've been sending him all the information. I've been sending him, I sent him everything in terms of get on, plug yourself in. I can't believe the very day that I'm not there. Wow.
Hmm. I was surprised. Everybody was surprised to see Daryl pop up. We're like, is that Mr. Hairston? What the?
Yeah, I sent him the information. I did. I told you we talked.
Mhm.
So did he say he's coming back?
No, he ain't said nothing. He was actually at work. He said that he was very busy at work, and he literally was at work while he was on the call. So like he had the
Okay.
video on. You could see him riding around at work with other people in
Yeah.
the vehicle. So he was
Yeah.
busy.
Okay. Okay. Because I know he
So,
he
but he
told me
actually
that.
hopped on the call.
Yeah. Because I know I told him, I says, well, when you got free time, and he looks, he said, or what? What are you talking about? Free time? So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Daryl.
Uh,
But I'm trying to talk him into it
uh,
because he bought his ticket when I did for PXP. So I'm trying to talk him into just really going because he's talking about not going. Because I didn't go when you guys the last Amari there in Las Vegas in the home. I had bought my ticket for that, and I was so discouraged with Amari, I didn't show. So, but I
yeah, that
told
was
him, I
kind of
said,
like,
yeah, I told him, I said, you were there for to learn a partner code. I mean, you signed up for partner code, and then I hear nothing from you. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, right now it's stagnant, stagnant, and then I look on my phone and a cousin has died, and I'm texting this morning, you know, what happened. it's just so much going on.
Well, speaking as the kid in the room right now, because Erica's not here. Um, speaking as the kid in the room,
You are.
I'm literally of the bunch of y'all here. I'm even younger than Jerry, which still blows my mind. Uh, speaking as a kid in the room and realizing that even for my generation, I've got a lot of, my friends and high school, like we just celebrated my 36th high school graduation anniversary, 36 years. And for me, that seems like a really long time. I get it. Most of y'all are like, yeah, whatever.
55.
I love you,
55.
Miss Gloria.
I
You know I
don't
love
even know
you.
what's 1965. What is
Mine's
that?
43 years out of high
See,
school.
and I'm rocking.
65 is you've been out almost 60 years. Mine's 55, Miss Sandy.
And I'm 60. And
See,
that made me think too, Louis, because I had a classmate, and I think she's a little younger. She texted me the day before yesterday because they're going to have kind of a, what would you call, a
a get together.
combination of classes. Yeah, in October. And she's texting me from Cali,
Oh, nice.
if I'm going to be there. And I told her I was looking. I didn't see anyone who had responded from the class of 65. I don't know what class she's in, because she had to be shoot, I would
5 years
say
young.
maybe three. Yeah, because I don't even remember her in high school.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I
My
don't know.
brother, my brother is 2 years younger than me. But we started school in Louisiana, and I started at 5. No preschool, no kindergarten. It was first grade. And we moved when I was in the middle of third grade, and he was in the middle of first grade. And they made him go back a year and made him very upset. And I graduated in 70, and he had to wait and graduate in 73. And he was like, really? And we've been having those mixed reunions for years, and I don't like them, but that's me.
It was, I like that. We had all class reunions, what they call it, and they did like so many years below you and so many years above you. It was kind of nice because it's all the people that you ran around with between high school. Seeing as how my high school graduated in the whole school, there might have been 250 kids in the whole high school.
Well, see,
See, we
that's
had
me.
500 graduate in my class.
My graduation class was 68.
That
Yeah,
would be me
I,
prior.
I
That
had
would be me prior.
500, and
Oh,
and
wow.
about 10, I don't know, 10 maybe 20 years ago, I don't remember, but I went to the class reunion after 30 years, and walked in there, and I said, "Who are all these old people?"
I know.
The same, I was the same age, but them people was old. But
I know. That's how I feel. I mean, that's how I feel. Yesterday, I mean, not yesterday, but through that convention, I saw people, and I'm thinking, life has its ways with people. It's just it's not kind to some of us, and I don't know if things are, hereditary, the life that you've led. I don't know, but some
I think a
people
lot
just,
has to do with how well you take care of your body. Just think about it. Look at how we are because the products we're on from here or the products we've been on from other companies. I mean, if
yeah,
you, I mean, we've lost weight. Look, all of us have lost weight. We're healthier when you lose, you're not, you're sleeping better, you're eating better, you're doing better. Most people eat fast food, fried foods, things that are extremely, they eat on the inside of the grocery store, as they call it, instead of the outside of the grocery store.
still do.
Processed foods and all that, because I can't eat a lot of processed foods because I have a gluten allergy. So I am really stuck to eating more on the healthier line, no matter what I want to do.
That's good. That's good. Well,
Oh,
you know
I'm
what?
bad. I'm bad, Twyla. I'm bad that I'm worse than I've been in. I can't tell you when. And um, so I don't know what that's about. You know, it's like I've gone in a
Me
reverse, but I'm still holding my own. I'm still I'm still holding my own because I mean I do uh recognize what I do and then I'll slow
and I got
down.
a
I
I'm
understand
so
that when my mom says, and she's 83, and she says, I'm going to eat what I want to eat, but then she complains about, well, I'm so heavy and I feel bad. And I says, but yet, mom, you want to drink how many bottles of pop? And she
ooh,
just
yeah.
doesn't drink just regular Coke. She has to have Coke with cherry in it, some more syrup.
oh,
Yeah, my
And then she
nephew is
goes, she eats, you know, bags of chips. Chips aren't really good for you. She eats, I mean, she'll cook a decent meal, but yet she eats a lot of junk. She has jars and jars of candy sitting all over the house.
ooh. Yeah, that's my nephew, the one that has the cancer now. That I don't do, and I'm thinking that I'm kind of sore now. Of course, the seating was not the greatest these last 3 days at that convention, and I ate things that I don't eat. I don't eat bread. I don't eat sandwiches a lot. I don't eat chips. I don't eat those kinds of things.
now
But I
see, you
did
do
the
good.
yeah, but I do eat uh I don't eat it
You get
often,
in
but
there, Greg, and
I
you like
like
your
barbecue.
cheesecake. And you like your cheesecake.
Well, yeah, and I don't eat a lot of that though, Twyla. You know, that was a kind of a fluky thing that I told you when I got that cheesecake. We have a friend that I mean he has diabetes and he just eats all that stuff and I'm going, you know, you're not supposed to eat that. So I do. I mean, I guess I'm not as bad. My thing is I eat late at night because I'm up late at night. I don't have sense enough. I'll take my renew and I will get sleepy, doze off, and wake up again maybe 2 o'clock and start reading something. I'm thinking, well, Sandra, keep the lights off and just go to sleep.
You sound
Um,
like my husband, but then he gets up and has cookies and milk. He has
yeah,
done that. It's like at his mom's house when his two sisters were home and his mom. It was a four-way ram to see who was in the kitchen at 2 in the morning because the only one of the siblings that Paul has is his brother Scott. He's the only one that don't wake up in the middle of the night to eat. Both
yeah,
his
I do.
sisters did. His mom did.
And
He
the
tells
other
me,
night,
"Go buy me cookies," and I go, "Yeah, right." So then he eats toast and jam.
well, Mr. Greg, I have never seen anyone eat crackers like that, man. My husband, crackers, he loves Cheez-Its. I
Yeah.
mean, he is, and he is not a big man. He's no bigger than Louis, you know. And he started me. That's what started me when we got married. He would bring me a bowl of ice cream. I didn't eat ice cream because I didn't buy that stuff, you know. But now I don't buy it. You know, I really don't. But he
Paul
just
had
the
a
He's
bowl
got
of
snack. Now he
Paul had a
has a
bowl of
sweet
ice
tooth.
cream last night because I bought him ice cream he could eat. I bought him lactose free, and he is like, he's sitting there going, "Oh, I'm hungry, but I don't really want to eat a meal." Blah blah blah, and he goes, "Oh, I have ice cream. You got me ice cream."
Well, I last night I did cherries. It's cherry season, and I love fresh
Oh,
cherries
I got some of them too. I brought them in today.
and strawberries. I got my strawberries and cherries, so I'm content. And I it just dawned on me I better eat my apples because I don't want them to go bad.
I got a box of those
I
too.
like Honey Crisp apples.
Oh, I love them too.
I got a lemon. It's a lemon apple. Something to do with like a lemon. It's a what they call lemonade apple. My lord, that's a
Really?
yummy apple.
Ooh, that
Wow,
sounds
I
good,
never heard of
Twyla.
that.
Me either. But that sounds just delicious.
It was. They're awesome.
Are they called
Well,
the lemonade apple?
They are. I've got the box at the house. I'll take a picture of it because Paul bought 3 cases of it.
Well, see, the whole
Local,
weekend.
local.
No, they come in. I
Really?
think I'll look and see where they come from. The box is in my refrigerator, or actually, it's in my son's refrigerator.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
They're seasonal. They
So,
don't always show up. He gets them and then they don't get them, and then he found them again someplace else. I don't remember where.
well, what was I looking at last? I happened on a replay. So if you said Daryl was there, the replay that I saw was Amelia. It was on Instagram, and it had
Oh,
Shelly.
that's the TikTok.
It had
Not the
Shelly.
TikTok. Talk. What's it called? Talk.
IPA?
No, the
Oh,
talk
it was
thing.
a drop talk. It was a
Drop
drop talk.
talk.
Oh, the
The
drop talk.
drop talk.
Okay, okay. Because it was Shelly and Francine and
Drop talk. If
Drop
Francine
talk.
was on it, it was drop talk.
okay, okay.
Good morning, Erica. I see you there. Okie dokie, kiddos. All right. So there's a request put out for a little bit of information to be done, or a little bit of training to be done on how to do a Canva thing, because you know how
Yeah.
much we love Canva
Yes,
around
yes.
here. So I'm going to, let's see, I gave all of the interpreters and Jerry the ability to multi-pin, so do what you gotta do, but I'm about to share my screen. So there you go. Um,
To do it on replay.
yep, the replay is gonna be
Awesome.
that's why I've got this doing what it do. All right, do that, hit that button so I can see all of you guys. I love being able to see the entire group when I'm working. I used to do classes on Zoom, and I still do them on Teams from time to time, and it's good to be able to actually see the audience and know when you guys have a question. All right, so here
Or see if
is
we're paying attention.
that's part of it, really.
I'm over here cooking my breakfast.
That's all. That's also part of it.
You can see
Okay,
me now, Louie.
I can see you now. All right, so this is Canva. So just
I can see you as well.
awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. So this is Canva. So just go to canva.com. Honestly, that's where you go. Create yourself your own personal account. Do not pay for anything just yet. It's not necessary. I will tell you right now, the board that I created, the vision board that I created, which I showed you guys yesterday, I'll show you guys again today. This one right here, done for free. Done for free. Didn't cost me a thing, didn't cost me a cent, cost me a little bit of free, like mental time, but it didn't cost me anything to create that board. There was a little bit of fighting going on because I was trying to
I
figure out
already know. I already know.
this from here to there, but I figured it out, so I'm okay with myself right now. But yeah, that's you just go to canva.com, and you
Step by step.
Thank you, oh 80s child. All right, so right here, the first when you're first there at the beginning, depending upon what your goal is, what you're trying to do, and this I'm doing on a desktop so you guys can see it. The phone version works pretty much the same way. Once you figure out the commands, you can figure out how to do stuff, which is nice. I like doing it on the desktop because I prefer to have a mouse to be able to switch between screen to screen to screen because it just makes my life easier. Um, so go for what do we put in vision board? That was our thing, and that's what I put in last time. So clearly, it still remembers my last request for what I wanted to do. And so last time I typed in vision board, and this is what it pops up with, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you
Like
type You just type in vision board
Just
on your
type in
search.
the words vision board right up here in this big search millions of templates thing.
Okay.
Just type in vision boards, and it comes up with all these templates. These are all already preset. You need to do it. They've got it already set up. Figure out which one floats your boat, makes you feel good. You will discover that some of them are the premium pro version only. So which means if you want to use that template, you've got to actually pay for the thing. But there are a whole bunch of these that are completely free. So find one that's free. uh, you'll know because down in the corner on the ones where they cost money, it says Pro, upgrade to Canva Pro to use this premium template is what the little notice pops up. So there's a little crown on the bottom right hand corner of a picture if it's a pro use only template. But there are tons of non-pro use things. Oh, this is the one I used. Wait, did I? Looks like the one I used. It's close, but not the same. That's awesome. So the one I'm using looks a whole lot like the one that's over here that's actually pro. I like that. And you can pick anyone that floats your boat. Let's go with something mildly simplistic. Let's go there. Brown aesthetic mood board, photo collage, vision board poster. Sure, lots of words, good times. All right, so if you wanted to print it out, you may do so. I don't want to print it out. That's not a thing. But you can customize this template, which is what or it'll actually give you more just like it, which is always nice. So the reason I picked the one that I picked is because I wanted mine to be on my phone, on my home screen.
All right.
I picked the one that was already like portrait instead of landscape.
Or it fit on your phone.
Yeah, so that it'll actually just be a whole lot easier just to put on my phone. I wouldn't have to resize anything or anything like that. All right. Let's go with, oh, here's one. I like it. My 2023, I love this. 2023 business vision board, goals and motivation. That'll work. Perfect. Customize this template. And it takes you to here. And this is the best part. Then you can just start dropping pictures in.
Don't you click on the square and then you can drop a picture?
Each one, I don't know if you guys can see it, each one, each picture will highlight with that purple square around it as I'm moving around, as will the text that's in there.
And then can you reposition your picture?
What do you mean by reposition?
So when you put something in there, if you don't have it centered in it or quite right, can you just move it around, or does it just put it in?
You can move it around.
Okay.
So let's say you've got a picture like this, this picture right here, this lady's head got cut off.
Yeah.
You can move the picture around so that it, like if you've got a longer picture, you can adjust where it's sitting inside that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Quick update. My grandma did not have a stroke.
Yay.
So basically she's perfectly fine. She has a little bit of dementia, but she fell in the shower and I guess she couldn't get out. She got confused. So I picked her up from the hospital yesterday. I'm like, and you're putting your life alert on. And she's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, Grandma, give me your wrist. I wrapped it around her wrist for her. I'm like, you're gonna keep this on, and if you fall, it'll help you. So we can come check on you or whatever. I said, if you fall, we don't know. You know what I mean? We can't help you if that's the case. So
How old is
but
she?
she's
How old is
I don't know,
87. 87 from
what did we
last
say,
time.
87 yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I took my friend to the doctor yesterday, and she's just 76, and she's fine. I mean, she was just falling. She said she
Yeah.
was just falling. She wasn't feeling dizzy or anything. She just was falling. Well, her
Well,
breath. Hmm?
my grandma decided she was about to take a shower, or she was in the shower or taking a shower, and then she decided to move this medical chair that she had. And I think I don't know if she slipped or I don't know. She just messing around, which she's not supposed to be doing. And that's how she felt. It wasn't, I don't know. But she kind of didn't, she had a kind of a lapse. She was like, oh, I don't know. I don't remember. She didn't remember exactly. But she's okay. Nothing's broken.
good?
Like, when I came together, like, you're coming to pick up trouble? I'm like, yep, I'm breaking her out of here. She was sitting there, it's ready to go. It's fine.
Okay, Louis. So
All right.
how do we? Okay.
In order to put pictures in, there's a menu over here on the side, and it says design, elements, text, branding, which is you got to pay for it situation, uploads, tools, projects, apps, and then magic media, which is where it'll make stuff for you all by itself. You want uploads because you're going to have your own pictures already set up and ready to go, right? You guys are going to choose your own photos for your vision board. So go find the pictures that you want on your vision board, get them together in one place. This says faster media uploads happen if you have them in a Google Drive, Dropbox, or something like that. If you save them inside of Google Photos or Google Drive, because my account happens to be tied to one of my Google emails. A faster upload is if I had saved my picture to my Google account. So there you go.
So that's what I was going to say. I was going to say the other thing you could do is, like, what I did is I sent all the pictures I wanted to use to, like, my Facebook Messenger. So, like, just so I had them there, I could see them, like, say the money one, this, that. I sent them all to my own self on Facebook Messenger, and then I just downloaded them from there. That way they were all ready to be used right from that very first line of pictures or whatever, because you might have pictures down in your gallery somewhere. Then you have
Yeah.
to search all through them. I have like thousands and thousands of pictures. So that's how I had to do it.
So if,
Yeah,
So
if
did you?
I've got
So
thousands
did
in
you
my
send it to
gallery.
yourself?
I
Did
sent
you
them right
send
to
it to
my,
yourself, Erica?
yep, right on. You could do it anywhere. I did mine to Facebook Messenger, but you could do it anywhere.
That's what I said. But did you just
I
send
don't.
it to yourself in your messenger?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you send a picture to yourself? I don't think I've ever done that.
Just like if you're sending it to, like, say, Louis, or you could send it to anybody. You could send it to Louis. You could send it to anybody. And I just Googled my name, or like when you go to send a picture to Messenger, like it'll say send to, and then you look up the person's name. I just put my own name in there, or you could send it to me, or you could send it to whoever, and then just take it from there, because it'll be up at the top of your findings. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, figure out a way to save the picture somehow. I have an iPhone, so honestly, I just save everything to my phone. Um, and my iPhoto is linked to the cloud, so my iPhotos has almost 20,000 pictures hanging out in it because I'm fun that way.
Well, I have so
Me
many more. I have like 100,000 pictures.
too. Me too.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Video.
I've had to over time actually clean mine out, so don't worry.
And I've got to do
I
that
know.
now.
But
I got
yeah,
to do that.
so here are, and what you guys see here are some of the most recent uploads that I put directly into Canva in case I wanted to use them again, and I do actually want to use that one of me in the cowboy hat because that's me in Texas with a purpose. But you can upload it that way. This right here, it says upload files. That's what this big purple button is right here, and it'll take you straight to whatever photo app you use typically on your either your computer. Like you can download this one, like takes you to your files. If mine was tied directly to my Google Drive, then it would go to Google Drive first, but I have iPhoto, so or Apple Photos or whatever they call it these days. Um, and so I've got tons of pictures, you know. I'm so cute. And I can just download whichever photos I want in there.
I want to make a quick comment.
Yes.
Doing it on your laptop or computer is way easier than doing it on your phone because you're
Yeah,
flipping
right. It is.
constantly. You can't see everything you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, being able to move things around, it's on your computer, like in front of you on your screen, so much simpler because you can see what's actually happening around. Whereas if you're on your phone, you've got that tiny screen, small space, your fingers hitting whatever,
Wrong
and
button.
make sure you hit the right thing, and it can get a little frustrating on the phone or on the tablet. I recommend the desktop version, but it is capable to do all of this stuff on your phone. Miss Marifol's been doing it for years, straight from the phone.
But I
No,
really
like,
think if you
done.
put it on your computer, you will figure things out so it makes it easier to do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with this particular one, so I chose the template that I wanted to use. And now I want to just go in and change out the pictures and the words. So I can just go on, click in to anything that I wanted to change out. So let's see, I want to change the picture, that one right there. Um, go over here. I want to put in, drops picture. No, not that one, not that one. I want. Let's see. Let's do, I guess I could do that one. See if I can get it to do it. Sometimes it behaves, sometimes it doesn't. I always love it when it likes to try to do it. Oh, wait, hold on. One thing I like to do, I like to see the layers that I'm working with. Which picture is that? That's a good question. It's the cup. It's the cup. It's the cup. Cup? I think it's out.
So, is everybody here in the Millionaire Mentor program?
No,
No,
Who's
Who said no?
I did because
me.
I wasn't in it because I was in Africa and didn't get in.
son of a
That's the
Twyla?
thing.
Yeah, I'm in it.
I'm
Me
not.
too. Me too. But I haven't been able to get
I
on.
could I could have made it in. I was pretty darn close just with my own order. It wouldn't have
Yeah.
taken much. But I didn't realize what was going on, which is all right. You guys are showing everything. So I'll just take it. There'll be another one another time.
Yeah. Just do, it's
They
basically
wouldn't
what we
let us
do.
use our own orders though, Twyla.
It's really just doing what we're doing already, using the, say it, geez, Mary and Joseph. They basically want us to do 10 and 2. That's the idea. 10 and 2, using the everyday, say it. What am I trying to say? The thing we fill in. The thing
Using
we fill in.
the
The
tracker.
The
tracker.
The tracker.
tracker.
There you go. It's basically doing what we already do, just calling it a new group. That's all we're doing, guys. Honestly, that's it. There's incentives, of course. There's incentives as usual, but
But you guys are
um,
talking about it, so I always get to hear what's going on. So I don't feel like I'm out of the loop.
yeah, it's honestly that's what it is.
Correct.
But we're just doing 10 and 2, and that they're that's it.
There you
Just do that.
go. Too small now,
It's a
Lynn, isn't it?
basically like a 90-day challenge, getting ready, leading up to the PXP, so that we have a lot of people there. We already said we're going to have a lot of people. I'm pretty confident we will from our team.
Yes. I'm not worried about that part at all. There is.
I just wish I could get my downline because the only one that's coming is that I know is Jay.
Have you talked to Shay at all?
Shay hasn't even bought a product.
They never talks to me either. Like I've sent her quite a few messages and she never responds.
She's pretty much she's taking care of twins, and she's doing this new church group and going to school. So she's rather busy.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
she's very busy.
Plus she's
Yeah,
got all her Bible.
Brandy never
Is their dad
mentions
doing
the
anything?
business. Is Brandy in the business?
Yes.
Brandy is in the business.
Rita is too, isn't she?
Excuse me?
Is Rita still in the business?
Rita's still in the business. Rita's been going through some stuff.
Yep. Just
Is she
send her
okay?
love. She needs to be sent lots of love and
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah.
Both Rita and Brandy, like Rita for sure. She's been going through some stuff, and I will not say what it is, but just send her a big old shout out for love. And for Brandy's life has been a little nutty, admittedly. You
Brandy's
can
life has
follow along
been
her life
nutty.
online. Like she actually posts all her stuff on Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
Bailey is a man. He just sounds like a wonderful, wonderful dog. I mean,
Bailey, she's a good
oh
time.
man. They had a segment on that on 60 Minutes Sunday, and I was wondering if she was looking because it was really good. It
What
was
is he, a therapy dog?
Yeah.
no, it
Yeah,
was
Brandy just got herself a service dog named Bailey,
A
and
service dog. That's like that.
Bailey was
Okay.
trained by prisoners in New York,
Oh. No,
and
I've
so
seen that.
she's a wonderful dog, and she actually helps. She fit right into the family. So
Aw.
Yeah, did you see that one, Louis, where she didn't even know she was getting ready to have an episode, but
while she was
Bailey,
driving,
yeah, Bailey
What does
knew
Brandy actually have?
a lot of stuff.
PTSD, POTS disease, that autoimmune disease, POTS. She's got a lot of stuff going on.
Really low
Mm.
blood pressure that
Yeah,
drops sometimes, like just boom.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
drops out of the blue. Yeah,
hypoglycemia.
poor
yeah.
girl.
She's got a lot going on, but Bailey has been doing fantastic, absolutely
Mhm.
fantastic job.
That's
Mhm.
wonderful.
So yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing what those dogs can do. Especially, I don't know if Bailey is exceptional. I don't know.
Look at how easy that is. He's now he can change whatever he wants to write there, and oh, that is so much easier. I'm going to do mine on a tablet, or not a tablet, but a laptop.
On laptop, yeah. I mean, I
Because
just went
when
and
you
did
do
that.
this on your phone, I'm flipping between pages.
It's so
Yeah,
hard.
it's really
Yeah.
hard.
And one of the things that what's taking me so long is trying to see, because I know on my phone, if I just drag a picture over on top of another picture, it'll replace that picture, which I like. But it won't. Let me see if it'll do. My computer's working on slow mode this morning, but if I drag a photo over, it'll replace the
Be
picture that
quiet.
I have there, which is awesome and nice and wonderful. What was that?
Sorry, I was talking to my dog.
Oh, okay.
He's being a good boy.
I'm like, what just happened?
I'm like, did he run away? He's being too quiet. Hey, good boy.
So yeah, you can like, um, what's the
You're the one with
position?
your
Oh,
cowboy
position
hat.
gives you layers. Thanks, guys. Arachnes. You can change, like you can go in and change things very specifically, like with like dimensions and numbers and stuff if you really want to align it to a certain side of the page if it makes you feel better. But literally just dragging and dropping is super simple in here. It's literally just pull it in, drop it over and put it where you need it to be, which is kind of nice. So like this one, let's go. Yeah, there it is.
There, okay.
That's what I wanted to do before. It didn't do it with the first picture. It did it with that one. So I make time for things that I enjoy. I'm going to move this right over here. and you can like just move things around on the screen. Like those words don't have to be stuck in the middle of uh
Face.
your picture. They can be wherever they need to be, you
And you
know?
can change the words too, right?
Absolutely. You can go in here and just double click on it.
So how did you get your Google Photos icon where it is on there, or does it just show up there?
That's showing me the recommendation. That's not me, that's
Okay.
it. So for fast media uploads, easily access and upload all your media files by connecting your Canva account to Dropbox, Google Drive, and Box. So, I mean,
And
I
you
could
can make files in Google Photos. So if you had activities or you have things that you want to post, you can make files in there.
yes, and then put them, make sure that they show up in Google Drive, and then you just drag them over.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're gonna do this picture. We're gonna drag it over. We're gonna. Oh, wait, what just happened?
You don't want it over the top of you. You want it somewhere else.
Ooh,
Can't go across you. Yeah.
let's go. Get rid of that. Take that out of there. Then I'm gonna do this. Why? My mouse is on crack, but that's another story.
You don't have anything highlighted.
And I'm trying not to.
Oh, you're trying not to?
Yeah. Because what I want to do is just grab a picture and bring it over.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Drop that one there. Like I want to drop this one. But every time I grab that one, it grabs all the words on my page, which is just upsetting.
Too close. It's too close to it.
Yeah. So let's see if we can do this. Nope. It still pulls it when it's up there. I don't know what that's all about.
Okay, I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. I made my coffee, but I
But we
forgot
love
to
you
put
for
the
it.
coffee in the machine.
Oh, so you got a
So
nice cup of hot. So you get a cup of hot tea.
Yeah.
Just change what you're doing. Gonna have to lower that.
Just be
And
careful when you pour the coffee somewhere.
yeah, Miss Twyla, you had asked me how to, like, whether or not you can move the picture around. You absolutely can. So the way this is set up right now, when I pull this picture in, it gave me like the center of the picture. Double
Right.
click on it, and you can
Slide it down. There you go. Awesome.
move it around to where you need. And then when you close it out, it still shows only the part of the picture that you want to see.
Can you resize the picture?
Um,
Yes, you can. Look at the little things. Take a corner.
Oh yes, you can absolutely do like change up the size of the picture inside of there. That's not a problem. Like you can do that. So yeah, you can actually change the size of the pictures as well. The way the template is set up, it's fitting inside of that frame.
Yeah.
So if you want to shrink your picture down and get it just so that it fits inside that frame with nothing behind it, you may do that as well. So yeah, there's all this stuff. Like you just drag and drop. Actually, I'm going to take this picture and put it up here. No, actually,
Yeah, that works good.
I'm gonna, and one of the things I do love about this, there's an undo button up here. You just keep hitting undo until you get it back to where you wanted it. And so that, back to where that part started. It'll undo everything, every action that you did in the order that you did it. So make sure you didn't do any important changes.
Take pictures.
Right. While you were like doing before you like decided to do an undo. I'm going to take this picture and put it down here because I like it. And one thing I am going to do I don't want it to say Massage Heights. So, oh, undo. La la la. I did it in a different one.
If you size it up, will it take it out?
Ooh,
Like raise it up and then
it'll. Oh, there we go.
there you go. There.
So I can do that. There we go.
There.
So there are ways to pull all this stuff off. And I've got one more picture I need to put in there.
You wanted the PXP
Yeah,
one.
Louis.
I wanted my outfit.
I
Oh,
like
your
that.
outfit. You know what? Where it says your page, you could put PXP up there and right over the top of it.
Ooh, that's neat.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that, actually.
Yeah.
I actually
Leave
like
that there. Put your PXP in the other corner.
and I can do the see, but the PXP one keeps taking all the words. And it's frustrating to me. I don't know
Will
why.
it,
It's the
will it,
one picture I keep like when I click on it, it takes all the words with it.
what if you put it there? Will it reset it?
How about order. Yeah, no. Anytime you're about to do something that's going to cost you money, they'll tell you.
Is that an AI man?
No, it's actually so there was a picture that Mrs. Harper sent me. And I have an iPhone, so I just it yeah, hold on the picture and it takes the subject and makes it into its own little sticker. And that's what happened there. He's his own little sticker.
You can do it on an Android as well, because I have them as well.
Oh, yay! Yay, droids. Good
Yeah,
for you guys.
yeah, we caught up.
Oh, I was cracking up at androids. I love you guys for having them. Appreciate you, really.
Actually, I learned it by accident one day. I clicked on a photo or something like that, and I'm like, "Oh, what is this?" They made a sticker. I was like, "What the heck?" It was so
Yeah, you
cool.
can cut it out. You can cut them out and make a sticker and you can post them anywhere.
That's so cool.
It is.
Yeah, I love doing that on my
We got
iPhone. It's kind of fun.
we got 6 minutes.
That we do. Well, so there you go. There's the fun part. Ooh, let's see if I can get that's
All right.
graduation.
So besides the IPA call, what else do we have today? Besides the Breakfast of Champions IPA?
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, so today we've got, oh my gosh, what do we got today?
There's a bunch of stuff going on.
Oh
There's the
boy.
IPA call at 7. There's the 8, the BOC at 8. It's Tuesday, so there's a
Brand partner.
onboarding training tonight at 4 or 5. I believe
But
it's 5.
what's the one with the woman on there? There was a special thing set up.
Is that the one that
Oh,
James Cox loves you to do?
I
Let me
love
go.
her.
Let me go look real quick here. He has Warrior Movement onboarding. He's got Dory.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
on board.
That's at 5 p.m.
California. So you're Friday?
California, 8 Eastern. So that's for. So that's all
Yeah,
that's
so he's doing the
there. I don't
onboarding.
see anything.
He's actually doing the onboarding tonight. So yay, good
Yep,
times.
tonight at
5 o'clock my time.
5 o'clock and
5 Cali.
and 8 Eastern.
Yes.
So
And
5,
Dory
6,
Sanborn.
7, 8.
Dory lives in Hawaii. She is a mom. She is yeah, he's not lying, she's a super mom. or at least she was over in Hawaii recently. I saw a couple of pictures from her. I've friended her on Facebook. Yes, that will be a really great call tonight to watch. So that's 5 p.m. I don't know of any other calls that we have today, but keep an eye out for notifications about tomorrow and the millionaire mentorship thing. I know that as soon as they release the tracker to us tomorrow, because that's the soonest I think they're going to release the tracker to us. Morning, Ari. Or is that Brielle? Which daughter is that? It's okay. As soon as they release the tracker to us, they're going to want us to do at least 3 days consecutively of numbers. Miss Twyla, even though you're not in there, I will make sure you get a copy of that tracker.
Okay.
Jerry, same thing for you. I'll make sure you get a copy of that tracker. Anybody in this group for the accountability, I love you guys, and I will make sure you get a copy of the tracker so that you can track right along with us. And welcome to accountability. This is how we're going to do. This is an accountability group. This is going to be about numbers. And this is the thing about the millionaire mentorship thing. It's about the numbers. Okay. It's about the numbers, and it's tracking numbers and making sure that you're doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing. As they put it in the first meeting, if you're a business and you're not bringing in any kind of new customers or new revenue, then you're not in business. So every single day, you got to be doing something that's bringing in, that's income producing. Let's put it that way. And so that's one of the reasons they've got this up for us so that we can make sure that we are staying on top of our game. With that said, let me get out of here and do that. I like that board I just created. That's pretty awesome. I may have to keep that. With that said, we got 2 minutes to hop over to the other call. I love you guys dearly. Have a fantastic day. This is going to be a fantastic Tuesday. Hit me up if you need anything. I'm out of class around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Peace out. Have a great day. I'll
Love
see
you
you all
guys.
later.
Bye.